Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, you know, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
The podcast playground. Hooray!
You are now entering the Whose House podcast.
So what's up, Spaghetti Man? Who we got on Whose House today, man? Who's coming in my house today, man?
That'll be TAYE DIGGS.
Get the hell out of here, man. TAYE DIGGS, man. Get the fuck out of here. Winston is in this mother. You know what I'm saying? What up, Winston? What's going down, man? Speaking of Winston, man, I saw, like, I've interviewed Angela Bassett a few times up here, and I recently saw her during the Black Panther promo, and she still looks amazing, man. Like,
I as a black man myself, I don't even understand what she's doing.
drinking?
I don't know, but I want some because it's working for her. It's work. She's amazing. I don't even know how old she is, but
I don't even care anymore.
Exactly. No one cares. No one cares anymore. She's amazing, and she gave me my start. So I've got so much love for her.
She actually was a catalyst of all the 100. Women in America chasing you and stuff.
I know about that.
You know what I'm saying?
But she had to sign off on me for that job. So I'm still very grateful to this day.
I mean, even I remember, Tyson is a good friend of mine. I remember he was telling me he was pissed.
Beckford?
Yeah, he took that role from him. He was supposed to be the
guy.
Yeah,
fuck him. He's fine. He'll be just fine with his
Mr. Polo
over
man.
6 foot. Yeah, he actually, and I've told him this, that he was a huge inspiration just for me, because growing up, there weren't many cats that looked like me that were considered
black heroes.
And good and just good looking. So I would see him in the ads, and then I'd be like, oh, he's got a certain type of swag, and I would emulate that just because there weren't many people that were my complexion that had shaved heads that were kind of highlighted in that fashion. So I give him his props too.
And then being in Ralph Lauren, like the impossibility of a black person being like top model,
100%,
getting paid like crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that was huge. That was huge for me.
Shout out to Hardin, Las Vegas, the best dispensary in the world. You are now entering the Whose House podcast.
Real quick on Star Guy Grew Back, the Jamaican accent. Where did it go, man? That
is so funny. I was so proud of myself because that was my first big movie, and they gave me a coach. I had a coach in L.A.
Who was it? Who was the coach?
I forget.
Wow, it was a Jamaican guy?
I forget. Absolutely not. Oh. No. It was an actor. An actor. It was really cool. But half the people said that it was good, and then half the people hated it. So
was it like Jamaicans or was it like Caribbean people?
Both. But it was like a hybrid because it was the cat was educated, so he went to school where they were British accents, but then where he lived it was Jamaican. So it was a mix of both.
So you had a British Jamaican because
something like
you go
that.
to London, there's Jamaicans all over.
Right, exactly. So we wanted to include that, but that was a long time ago. But it was one of the best times in my life. Yeah,
at least it wasn't like a white guy training you like this guy, man.
Exactly.
They do it, man.
What's that?
They got white Jamaicans, right?
Yeah, they do. Asians, they have Asian Jamaican. Yeah, it's a trip.
And the fact that they got the accent on point is just like bugged out when you see this colorless in the Caribbean, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, the integration is crazy, man. How does it feel to be like me, who's the same age, man? We still looking like fucking, like we can still chill out here.
I'm scared, man. I'm wondering when it's gonna
we don't need wheelchairs.
When my knees are gonna crack, and so I'm looking around. I'm like, how long is this gonna last?
Nah, you still doing good, man. You still looking good, man.
I'm trying.
You work out every day. Are you on a diet now?
I don't, but I'm all the hacks, all the vitamins, all the supplements.
Water.
Yeah, well, not as much as I.
You know that stupid water thing they're saying?
Surprising.
60-day challenge? Like you drink water for 60 days, you become like a different person.
I will not do that. I will not do that. I still want to enjoy myself.
Meat eating? You don't eat meat like that?
I do. I everything in moderation. You know what I mean? I try to work out consistently, and I try not to just do too much of one thing. But exercise is huge. I like to stay moving.
You need to put a book out on how to be Taye Diggs, man.
I
like
mean,
a smooth cat, man. You like so smooth, man. You know, right?
Talk to my girlfriend. She'll say something different. I'm the most unsmooth.
Get out of here, man. What do you think, man? You like smooth stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know, he's got the hat, the earrings. I can pick up some
You
tips
like
here.
smooth.
He's
things?
a smooth identifier, right?
No, absolutely. You know, that hat, I could pull it off, right? His hat.
I don't know about you, man.
I think anybody can pull it. Can pull it off.
All right.
I mean, this is like years of like, you know, this is like if you buy like some wine that's like 5 G's or something from like the 1800s, this is him.
Yeah.
You know, you be like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Age well.
You guys are too kind.
we're mega kind because my relationship with you over the years, man. I have you like for so many TV shows, movies.
Oh man, thank you.
You know, and then I like the new one now. You know, you gotta be because I used to date like an old chick, man. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, when I was young, you know.
Oh, for real?
Now I'm your age. I don't want that.
That's not right.
Totally
There
reverse.
is a shelf life, but we must draw a line somewhere.
But it's crazy that you know it's funny like an older female they have like more needs than a younger. I mean mentally to balance all that out, like, you know, the insecurities is different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was just talking to a couple of my folks, and we were literally comparing, you know, younger women to older women, and that is the case. The older women, they've been around long enough to know exactly what they want, and they don't cater. If something is an issue, they will say it, and we didn't really realize it, but you know, younger women. It just seemed like they were just happy to be around, and they would just say yes to everything because they didn't know themselves.
Exactly.
So it seemed like, oh, this, you know, when you're younger, it was like, oh, she loves everything I like to do, and she didn't. She was just agreeing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Then when they're older, they know, and they're like, nigga, I ain't gonna do that. No, pick me up. No, we ain't going to the circus. No.
It also like switches up like if they're educated or they're like even the ones that got like money. They there's other reasons why they're insecure. Like it's crazy. Like it's hard to find like a good man. Like,
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
These are really weird times. You
You
know,
know,
what I mean?
the young guy wants them for money, and then you got to bypass the trust.
Yeah,
and the trust
it's
is
a
in
trip.
different levels now. It's
Yeah, yep. It's not. It is not easy. We've been conditioned with social media. I don't know who wants what and for what reasons, but all the roles are reversed. I'm just.
Is materialism like gotta be first in any kind of relationship in different forms? Like, you know, like you have to be either successful in a certain way where the couple needs to pass materialism to understand that this is real love. Like it takes like, you know, you could get me something, I could get you something, and it doesn't have to be material. It could be anything. Like there has to be a barter system first before you get into the trust factor, because then it's like, who cares about the materialism anymore? I really fucking love you. Like, I don't care about what we could get or what you could give me. Like, you have to pass that.
Man, I have no idea. I'm still trying to navigate. You know, I have no idea. Things have changed.
I know nobody never asked you that, but you know, you've been in relationships, you have experiences, and me too. But I feel like you need to bypass that where just to get into the trust part, you know, and it doesn't necessarily need to be like the chick is a gold digger or the guy is a gold digger.
Right,
it's just,
right.
You need to get that fun part out of the way. You know?
Yes, I agree because that's, you know, when you're talking real relationships, you know, you've got to deal with real feelings. Yeah, so that makes sense.
I mean, you get past the Gucci bags, you get past like, yo, you bought me a car, or, you know, I got you a house, or you get past that, but now you're in a different level and you're living with that person. Like,
Right.
It's a total, I don't know. I was married like 16 years, so.
Right. Oh, wow, okay.
It's a difference.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
16 years.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I started DJing for Eminem and 50 Cent. You know, it was over after that.
Fair enough.
See ya. This movie came out. I was like, yo. Yeah, I mean, old chick, you know what I mean? that kind of helped too, but then I did Howard Stern, and that was it.
Okay.
So don't I know you, all you like super A-list celebrities they ask you, I'm worried about Howard Stern. I went on there, divorce court, next.
Howard Stern, yeah.
Oh
man, I get scared.
I'm a victim.
Ooh, I bet. Shoot.
Well, let's get out of my fucked up life. So back in the groove,
Yes,
you know, and it debuted Monday, and of course you're the host, and it's only right to have you as the host. So there's really a hotel groove somewhere. In DR.
They made it. Yes, it was a great idea, and I knew that it was going to be fun. It made perfect sense, and it was really interesting just seeing the dynamics that existed when you had these beautiful women that weren't necessarily trying to get married or find their soulmate, but they just wanted to have a good time and see what was out there and give themselves the opportunity to kind of be free, which is the thing that's kind of different about our reality show. So it was fun, and then of course all these young kids, these young men.
You laugh a lot, huh?
Oh man, it's so stupid.
Is it safe to say that the guys are dumb, just like
because you have they know that the camera's on a little bit, and they got their abs, and they're just so happy to be there. That adds a great element too.
Is that a plus? Because Spaghetti Man, he's trying to work out, get a six pack. He can't be on the show.
No,
you can never be on the show.
I don't think I'll make it through the journey.
Is that a requirement? Like if it goes to season 2, 3 for someone who's trying to get on,
right?
Must you be physically? That's part of it, right? Like
absolutely.
Okay.
Oh really?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry. I gotta keep it real.
What's the process of picking like like an older female that's like successful and stuff like that?
I wasn't part of the casting, but I know they want obviously we don't want any quote unquote but basket cases. They have to be healthy mentally, but someone that has some experience and kind of knows themselves and is obviously attractive, but more so just ready and willing to have fun and to make some different choices that might be a little bit uncomfortable. Yeah.
It's funny because y'all did it in DR, man. Out of all places to bring I heard that's like where you don't take a date. Like, that's the
I brought my girl with me. Got her right up next to me. Hi, this is my girl. No, thank you. This is my girl right here.
Congrats on finding love finally, man. You've been through a lot, man.
Yeah.
You feel like very comfortable now, especially in the state of your life where you at?
Not at all. But
so there is some uncomfortability, like
so much discomfort, but that's part of it. I'm older now, so it's difficult to change and to take into consideration, take someone else's feelings into consideration and know that you're wrong sucks. You know what I mean?
That's the truth, though.
So then apologize and I got to work on this if I want this to work. Damn, I'm going to therapy right after this interview, so we'll see what she has to say. But I'm happy. You know what I mean? It's not comfortable, but
that's all that counts.
There's happiness.
Yeah, I've been in those situations where I'm with this like amazing, beautiful chick, and I'm just like, why me, man? Like
Then there's that.
Yeah, like there's so much other options out there, but it's like you just got to be like, yo, if she's messing with me because of my person, what's in my head?
You hit the nail.
I find that hard to believe. You are actually insecure about hot women finding you attractive. Is that real?
I mean, because I always meet like young chicks that are just
traveling the world,
like that are just not all there in the head. When you find that right one, and they're hot and they're young or whatever, it's just like
it almost highlights your what you don't like about yourself. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's awful.
And they see you wake up in the morning. They see the personal stuff. They see you like, me, I be doing the LeBron James shit, coloring my hair. She be helping me like color my fucking hairline and shit. She sprayed my shit.
That's a real
she
one.
put the
That's love.
Yeah, she put
That's
the card.
love, man.
You ever saw that? They put like the card there. She sprayed it for me.
That's right before I shaved mine. Yeah, that was Brown Sugar. I remember the movie. And I was like, in the makeup trailer with all these. I was like, this is the last time I'm doing this. Bring me the Clippers.
Bro, I gotta give you LeBron number, man. I'll give you some tips, man.
No thanks. I still have trauma. Swimming and water and
I'm
just,
so happy that you're admitting all this stuff that we go through,
come on, man.
But the fact that it's normal now, we could like men are down with all the cosmetic shit, and female are cool. Like they don't mind it being fake.
So yeah, I mean, if they love,
As long as it don't look crazy. Like some of the guys be having bad ink on their shit, just melting and shit.
Little Instagram
I
videos.
just got little corners, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's still healthy.
The thing I like about your show is it doesn't end like the way you think it's supposed to end.
Right.
Like the characters have like, secrets and like stuff that
Sure.
you be like, what?
Right. There's a
You don't want to snitch on some of that stuff, right?
Like, not at all. Not at all. I didn't know some of it. You know what I mean?
Oh, so it happens like right in front of you.
Yeah,
You be
yeah.
like-
There was a real big like plot twist that was huge, and I'm glad they didn't tell me because if they had,
You wouldn't
I
have
might
reacted
not,
the way
I might not have been down with it because I was like, they really mess with they don't mess, but something comes out where these women's emotions are really getting messed with, and they handled it okay. But if I had been in that situation, I would not have been okay with it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, it gets personal. It gets personal. It's great TV.
What episode is that? Get ready.
I don't know. I forget. But you'll know when it
Hulu's cutting them checks, huh?
True. Yeah. I'm hoping that it goes a couple more seasons.
That's fire, though. Yeah. Because considering like all these like relationship and fun shows, they're like so popular now.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm into them more now than ever before. Just because now, I mean, I've been in this relationship a year. I still consider it new. A lot of these are. I haven't looked at these shows as experiments. They really are. Me and my lady were watching Married at First Sight, and you take these two.
That is crazy.
Oh, dude! I didn't think it was real. I used to never watch them because I never thought they were real.
Right.
And there are elements that are obviously contrived, but you see these emotions and these people really committing to trying to make this work and meeting the families and then not wanting it. It's a trip. Just how people's emotions are and coming out of how they were raised but wanting to commit for the sake of commitment and just it's a trip. It's a trip. It's not just all fun and games. It's serious.
I mean, when you get like the backgrounds of these people,
Yup.
you get sucked into that rabbit hole where, oh my God, I hope she don't diss him.
Yeah.
Because I know what he went through. Like, you be thinking that this guy's gonna like shoot his head off or some shit. Man.
Exactly.
They really be like on some like fucked up shit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some things you can't hide, like, on the show. You can't make up because that's why these shows are so popular.
Yep. That's what I watch.
But do you think that they actually showed up to find true love, that this was going to be?
That's the thing. Some of them no.
Okay.
But a few, yes. And then some don't, but then they end up finding it. And you can tell, because I'm an actor, I can tell when people are faking because they're not actors. These are real people trying to act sometimes. And I can tell when they're really invested. And these people are in it. You know what I mean? You take people, you take them out of the world and you just keep them in this bubble. You're bound to to get some chemistry going on and how they deal with it. And once again, you listen, you realize where they're coming from and what traumas they have. It's a trip. It's
crazy.
It's a study.
You're the
Yeah.
host, man. You gotta be all cut up too, man.
I mean, my shirt is not off. That's a different show.
Is that different locations or is it only in DR?
We'll see how this one goes.
Okay.
I think that they want to do the next one in Jamaica to actually go there.
Of course.
I think
It's only right.
Right, yeah. So we'll see how this season goes. And,
You gotta have the accent on every episode.
yeah, man.
Shout out to Hardin, Las Vegas, the best dispensary in the world.
What's the wildest stuff that you've seen, like, or we got off camera on that set? Like, that's funny, or is it like a fun set? Everybody's like blasting music, or
It is, but once again, I remember. Oh my goodness, I remember I came back. So I did. I think we for my stuff. I would come in throughout the season because I was doing Best Man. I was
that's
shooting
right.
it, yeah.
Oh,
that
wow.
shot in DR too.
wow.
So I came back for a few days, and I was supposed to do these interviews with the women, And before the interviews, one woman she could not pull it together. Something had just went down.
Oh, wow.
Cameras were not running, and she couldn't pull it. She was sobbing.
Wow.
So that's when I thought, oh, whatever's going on, this is not fake. You know what I mean? Because the cameras weren't on yet, but she was trying to get it together so that she could do her interview. So that's when I knew, oh, whatever's going on. And they didn't want to tell me.
Oh, wow.
Because they were afraid that I would, leak it somehow. They didn't want me to. They didn't want that to interrupt the actual interview. Do you know what I mean?
Oh man.
But that's when I knew there's some stuff going down, like real emotions, real feelings. So
It sounds traumatic. I can't imagine working there not sort of trying to help these people. Seriously.
that's the thing. I mean, and these days they'll even shoot. Sometimes they'll shoot you'll see the producer on talking to some of the people that are on the show just to calm them down. It's proof once again that this stuff is real. I kind of wish that they were given classes or something to deal with this, because like you said, the everything is so heightened. People don't know how to act. Do you know what I mean? And then you have a camera in your face, so it's I'm hoping that everybody turns out okay.
They probably do that on purpose to protect you from your conscience. Like if you know something messed up and you don't help, then you look crazy. Like so it's best you don't know.
Exactly. Right, exactly.
Scene of the crime.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
You being an actor, you could tell like if somebody's a liar. I mean, I'm a liar,
so.
but I don't know. I'm a big ass liar too, man. Is it in the eyes and stuff like that?
In my experience, it's in the physical kind of tics. You know what I mean? Yeah.
The eyes don't lie.
Unless you're like a serial killer. You know what I mean? If you're a psychopath,
You can pull it off.
yeah. But most people, they get uncomfortable. It's a natural occurrence. Like if you're not telling the truth, you usually get uncomfortable, and then you can see somebody trying to act comfortable when they're not, and that's usually the giveaway.
Shout out to Hardin, Las Vegas, the best dispensary in the world.
That's crazy, man. I wish I was a real actor, man. Yeah, I was a Denzel, and then he was just looking at me. You like a fucking
I wish
liar.
I was Denzel too. I wish I was Denzel too.
You became like this ill unicorn in this business. Like was there anybody you wanted to be? Like
Denzel and Will Smith.
Wow.
Denzel and Will Smith, and then I realized that's when I realized I wasn't as committed as I thought. Because I read it, I was like, you can have that. I read Will's book, and he was so dedicated, and I like to be comfortable.
He leaked everything too.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I love that. I thought it was a really. I listened to it on audio, and I need to be home. I like to be comfortable. He put in all that work because in order to be an international movie star, you have to be international.
Oh,
and I only want to travel when I want to travel.
And
it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, the politics of
Oh man,
crossing over into that world is like you have to sacrifice your life.
he did it perfectly too. It's amazing. It's an amazing journey.
A lot of people don't know that is basically you're giving up yourself to be that big. Like
I mean,
you don't even own yourself.
Yeah, he figured out a way to keep kind of sane to a certain outside of slapping people on stage, but he did his thing. He was able to kind of You know what I mean? He did it good for.
Where were you at, Tay, when that happened, man? Were you like?
Oh my Lord!
You were like
I was watching
in
it.
Paris or something. You
I would not over my girls.
C'est la vie. Where you at, man? Tay?
I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I said, "What is going on in the world today?"
Oh my God! You know what's crazy? Like the social media and the technology kind of like spoiled all these fans, man. Everything's going 100 miles per hour. Is that the same in Hollywood? Like you went to the mountain in a lot of the shit you've done, but
Right.
I feel like you got to hit up every mountain now.
Yeah, everything has changed, and the scary thing is that everybody thinks they've got it figured out, but they don't, and no one really will admit it. So everybody's trying, to catch the next thing, and spending all this money on this and that, and You know, we actually came up with a word. What are they called? If you have a lot influencers, like
despise that word.
Oh my goodness!
Boo.
But people are trying to act like they have it figured out, and people bought it. I'm an influencer.
Yes.
Who is this person? Well, they're influencers.
Yes.
How? If I don't know who this person is,
Who are they influencing?
how are they influencing me? So who are they influencing?
It's crazy because you came in the game like midway where the technology and the classic shit was popping. You had a movie, you know, people were like in tune, like in DNA wise. Like your movie was known, like everybody had the DVD on. I'm talking about DVD days. Like you on a tour bus, we got the groupies on the bus. Put that Stella on. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I always wanted. I told her myself I wanted her. You know what I'm saying? In my interview, she was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, when you're part of like that, like cultural movement, like, and then you see like, you know, this is like 50 Cent, Dr. Dre on the bus. Yeah, and we're watching this. Like, those days are like over because you get everything so fast. Like, like Marvel movies ain't even crazy anymore. I mean, they are, but like Endgame was the last shit. But it's like everything else. Kids are so spoiled. Like the society is so fucked up that we want something even more extreme now.
Yeah, yeah. I think everything goes in. It'll all come back though. I don't think it. We can't sustain this. You know what I mean? We can't sustain, and I think it's kind of showing itself in just where the world is today with the COVIDs and the
God, politics. I'm not even talking about all the wars and everything going on. All that stuff affects like where you at.
Yes, yeah, it'll come back around. We just gotta get through the worst.
Can you put it out there that luck plays a big factor, no matter how big you are in Hollywood?
Sure,
like,
whatever you call it.
You have a meeting one day, or you're at dinner and you meet a director.
100%.
Let's do it, man. Why not?
100%. Other forces are at work, and I give those forces, you know, much credit. It's when we believe that it's only us controlling it. I think that's when you get in trouble.
And then you always was clicked up with other like sexy black guys or whatever. I don't know, this black chick from the hood was like, yo, you gotta tell you this. You got to, they follow me, man. I was like, you follow me now, like, cause I got Tay this up there. Get out of here, man. You influencer. You know what I'm saying? You are an influencer, Tay, man. I hate you, man. How many men have you angered over the years, man? Like, for who you're next to, who you acted with, who you like acted smashing on the screen. Like, it's a fucking movie, and these guys take it so, yo, that's my girl. Ain't your girl, man. It ain't even his girl. It's not even Tay's girl. What the hell?
Yeah, it's all pretend.
Isn't that crazy that the mentality of how society thinks that you can anger people from a good movie?
Yeah. It's a trip.
Is there some psychological study on this shit? Like,
I
you ever like got nosy and read up on stuff?
Absolutely not.
Wow.
Just because I don't want to. I don't get it, and I don't know if people can help it or not. But you know, when it comes to just even social media stuff, I don't read the comments because some of these folks are so into it that it's scary. But at the same time, I'm thankful because they're fans, and if you're that invested, that must mean they're really, you know, watching. So I just try to stay out of it and remain thankful and as humble as possible.
Yeah, get back in the groove, man.
I hear it.
You need groove, man. What do you know what the word groove mean, man?
Groove? Well, you got some swag, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
oh,
come on.
Okay. Oh,
Come on. I've been in this building for a while. I know what's going on.
Don't let the skin color fool you, man.
I know.
I saw him at the swap meet the other day.
I've been to the club with you. I go to the club with him. It's amazing, man.
What club?
I DJ at Hakkasan. I got a residency in Vegas, and he actually came. I was
Remember those days?
It's a scene.
I mean, security surrounded him.
Shoot, hey, well, that's the only way to go these days.
I was like, he's good. He's not here to shoot it up. Like,
shoot. So wait, are you in Vegas? Is it still like you play like one song for 5 seconds and then?
Oh yeah, it's like
it's still that.
Yeah, especially open format. Right. So, but it depends if it's like a clubby club. But if it's a club that Hakkasan, everybody's watching.
Yeah,
so they're looking at you. So you don't want it to be a situation where if you come to this, you get a table, and then I'm playing like a whole song.
I see.
So it's kind of like, a lot of people, they always be, I mean, I get it. If you're the
old school.
Yeah, if you're old school, you want to hear the whole thing to the
hook. And
maybe the whole thing.
Right.
I'm 80% let it go to the hook, and I go to the next song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I usually catch like people screaming, the hooks, the screams, and everything.
Right.
But some people just like, but it's not. That's not the attitude, because you're not hearing, like, you're not at the gym hearing the whole song.
Right.
You got like women in your booth,
energy.
everybody turning
Right.
up, the bottles
Yes,
come.
the women.
Right.
So you want to keep like you keep
Right,
going, like
right.
It's madness.
You gotta come experience that, man.
It really is.
How you getting triggered? Starting to twitch over here.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta come. I had Kevin Hart last
Absolutely.
week, man.
Okay.
Yeah, Kevin Hart was he's mad small, but he was like. I saw him in there. He came on the booth, turned up with me. Yeah,
All right, then. If
Yeah,
he's
bring
doing
a girl,
it,
man.
Yeah, I definitely will. That is a must.
Yeah, you have to. You don't want to be on my social media, man.
No.
We good, man. It's funny you brought up Will Smith. I remember when I used to talk to him, he said he used to be so depressed off of the money they would put on him. Like let's say a movie costs $200 million, he's a star. The depression of that
Yeah.
is another thing that we don't even think about. That's why he had to like invest in his own movie so he could chill.
Of course. I'd be slapping people on stage too if under that much pressure.
That's crazy. So you got to bypass creating the movie, acting A1.
Yeah.
And then you got to worry about your whoever you're acting with got to be A1.
Yeah.
Because he could fuck the movie up or she could fuck the movie up. And now the critics come in.
Yeah, it's not for the faint of heart. And he did it for a long. He's doing it, but
to survive that long.
Yeah, man.
Got to hands down. You got to give him his flowers.
He was
man.
doing something right. So
I don't want to say
much
hands
credit.
down, man. You can't say hands down with fucking Will, man. Shit might smack my ass, man. What other big situation you got cracking, man, for yourself, man? I know you did the football TV show last time.
All American, right?
Yeah.
We're in the fifth season of that.
That's fire, yo.
We got the final chapters of The Best Man on Peacock. Really, really excited. The premiere's tonight, actually.
Gangster, yo.
Yeah,
they brought all the originals back.
Yep.
So everybody look cool. Everybody's like,
amazing.
Wow,
Everybody's amazing.
What are y'all in? Some machine or some shit?
I don't know. I think it's just. I think everybody's happy. Everybody's really successful. Everybody's still doing it. Everybody's calmed down a bit. It's
what is it, like
it's a good
15,
thing.
20 years? Like,
Something like that.
wow.
I lost track. I did. Once I had a kid, then it's just it's all about. I don't know what else is going on, but my kid is 13. The little hooper.
That's fire.
Yeah. It's fun watching him.
Get out of here. You be dunking and all that stuff. You gotta be nervous, man. My kid is like, he's a little genius, man. He's half Japanese, so it's not from me. Not from me. Yeah, I'm a dumbass, you know what I'm saying? My ex-wife went to Cornell, so
Oh, for real? Oh,
he
nice.
graduated, so
There we go.
I got
well
one.
done.
Yeah, one graduated. One is like finding his way, but I hugged him though because he said I'm a chill from
Good
school. I was like, he's like, yo, I don't know how people can afford school. If you're not us, like, how do people afford all this shit out here, man?
No.
How is it like not anarchy in America with the way the prices are?
I don't know.
How?
You got me. I try to stay
What
out
would you do
of
if
it.
you weren't an actor? Like, what would you be doing?
I like teaching.
Oh,
Teaching
wow.
something.
Oh,
I don't
you
know,
do
but I
look like
like
a
the
teacher,
interact.
man.
Yeah, I like the interaction between.
You do look like you a science teacher or something?
What would I
Gym
what would I
teacher?
teach? I don't know. Maybe acting.
English
Maybe
teacher?
acting.
Let me find out. man.
English would be cool. I read a lot as a kid. Yeah.
You were
Yeah,
into all
yeah.
that stuff, like like
Yeah, I was. I was a nerd coming up. I was,
Get the
and not
fuck
like
out.
not a smart nerd. A nerd that just was not popular. I was that kind of nerdy. You know what I mean?
Get out of here.
Yeah.
The
But,
spaghetti man. Who were the legends back then that people were reading? Like Beethoven and all that weird shit. Like you into that stuff, right?
Beethoven? What? Classical music? What?
I mean, what were the Act 1? I'm a dumbass.
What did we do?
Act 1,
Fahrenheit
Act 2.
451 was a big one. We had to read. Great Expectations was a big one.
Right.
We had to read. And then my mother was high on education, so she had me reading a bunch of stuff too.
I mean, I read Mice and Men. Is that cool?
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah.
Come on, that's
that-
a
is
classic. Absolutely.
Absolutely, that's a great one.
Oh, what's up? What's up, Sway?
Interrupting. I gotta say
Sway,
something.
Sway got the answers, man. Yo, get Sway on here, man.
You good? I'm blessed.
Don't get Sway no handshake, man. He got beef with Kanye, man.
Oh, come on, man. I'm out, man.
Nah.
You don't want me in the
Nah.
room?
No. Give Sway the props, man. Kanye West woke up. Now Kanye got his own business, and he was like, "Yo, I should have listened to Sway years ago." You know what I'm saying? So because of you, Kanye is independent.
All right.
You heard it first from Who Kid. I'm out.
I heard it on TMZ. I heard it on Rolling Stone, man. Get out of here, Sway. You famous.
Yeah, he looks good too.
Yeah, everybody. I think there's like a Michael Jackson machine out here, man. Motherfuckers in that bubble and humidity is over our
Michael
black
Jackson
skin.
machine.
The black really don't crack,
It
man.
doesn't.
I mean, I'm sorry.
It's
I
fine.
apologize.
I
This
know.
shit's cracked out.
It's
man.
coming. I know.
You're a real crackhead.
I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there.
You're not even a drug user, but you're a
I know.
crackhead.
I've got the look.
In
I
the
know.
black person, in the black view, you're a crackhead. Look, yo, you some Ambi or something.
I'm working on
Lotion
it.
or something. What's wrong with this guy?
Dye
Get this
my
guy
hair.
some cocoa butter or something.
We'll try.
You got to put a book out on how you look fucking good, man.
Oh
Like,
man,
come on, man. Do some exercise.
That's
shit.
luck. It's luck.
man.
Like I should take better care of
You
myself.
got to get like a 24-hour thing where they're following you. You work out, you eat what you do. Then people are gonna follow you. Then they become like thousands of Tay Diggs in everywhere, like Iowa, New York, everywhere. I'm a Tay Diggs. Sell a
I
birch.
don't
You
know
know what I'm
about
saying?
that. If you saw the passenger seat in my car right now, I got 3 Laffy Taffies, some Cheetos. What else?
Clean living.
Yeah, yeah. I binge.
Oh my God.
Nobody wants to follow.
Who was the first actor that like fucking like hit you up? I mean, not in. I guess back then there was no Instagram, so no DMs. Who actually physically called you? Was like, yo, I'm a fan, but this is a guy that you looked up to.
Nobody.
What? No.
Well, we back in the day used to have you used to have meetings. You know what I mean, just to kind of see, who was available. But nobody.
Really? No
Yeah,
Spike
yeah.
Lee? No Whitaker?
No, man.
No.
I've never been in a Spike Lee joint, and I would see him out places and be like, "What's
up?"
happening?" I thought that was literally going to be my ticket. I thought I would graduate college and get in a Spike Lee movie. And
That's
my
a click
career
too.
would start.
That's a click right there. You got to get down with, man.
Yeah.
That's
and,
crazy.
I never have. I don't know what the deal is. He actually cast my then wife in a movie before me.
Oh, man. Yo, Spike, man.
Yeah,
What's up, man?
Dina.
That's why the Knicks be losing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's their loss, man.
no.
Come on, Tay, man.
Oh no.
Being in action movies, man, you never really went that route. Like,
I
you shooting
want to
people
do
up.
one while I still
Yeah.
have my knees. I'm looking at the old, like, The Rock, he's still doing it, Matt.
You look a nice guy, man. I can't
Man.
see you shooting that Arnold Schwarzenegger or
I've
something
been,
like that, man.
I've been in a couple, but it's fun. It's fun to show that other side. But I'm down. I definitely want to shoot some guns before too long.
Is green screen something you're comfortable with? Like, something's not there. Is that weird to you?
It's not preferred. It is weird, but it's what most of the time it's what you got to do. But it's a testament to people's acting because you have to imagine
Oh my God.
things being there that aren't, and when you see these finished products, these people, you can tell these people are really acting. They really do their thing.
You don't remember your acting coach. It was so long ago. But did they make you do animal sounds? And I went to some.
Sure, I remember all that.
They really make you do like.
Yeah, I went to
like,
school for it.
Really?
Yeah, this guy was like, yo, you got to act like a dog. So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, a dog, not like a chihuahua and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I
Did
was
that
like,
help? Did you learn something from that?
bro, am I an actor? No.
Fair point.
It didn't help at all, man.
Well, speaking of acting, I saw you were in My Little Pony.
Yes.
So when it comes to
Get
voice,
out of here, Jay.
yes,
You
My Little
keeping
Pony,
secrets
man.
on me,
Yeah.
wait, so
Tight right now. Yo.
I've been around a minute.
is that difficult to do voice acting that way, or is that much different than typical?
It wasn't difficult for me. It's actually a little bit easier, just because you're not being filmed, and you can kind of just completely sink into how this character sounds. But that that's another thing that was I just feel lucky. That was cool. I'm looking to do more. I'm looking to do more of that.
Shout out to Hardin, Las Vegas, the best dispensary in the world.
Rap wise, man, what are you listening to? You listening to like Lil Uzi and stuff like that these days?
I don't know who anybody
Lil
is.
Yachty.
I don't know any of the littles.
NLE Chopper.
No,
Who else? Ken Carson. Playboy
What do I
Cardi.
got? I got the latest Drake.
Oh,
I
boy,
got
of course.
the Beyonce.
Of course.
I got what you
Eminem.
call
Come on.
the African cats. They're from the South.
The African guy from the South.
I'm on a first name basis with Beyonce. the mint. What's his name?
Get it, white
Toby.
boy.
Toby.
Keith. No,
Toby Keith.
That's country singer, right? Yeah, Toby Keith is a country
He's
singer.
got his whole family is with him.
Oh, Blue.
Light-skinned.
You talking about?
No. Light-skinned wife, long, and then he got all of his kids.
I feel like we're in a TV show.
Yeah.
You know, name the rapper.
I'm on a first name basis. Yeah.
You look at it.
They gotta have a little. He's a little bit of Outcast, a little bit of.
Wow.
I can't pronounce.
It's coming.
I can't pronounce his last name.
Come on, man. Drum roll.
I'm on a first name.
Wow. I can't pronounce that. Toby.
Yeah. Yes. What's the?
How do you say his name? Ingal. Yes.
And we get
Close.
something like that.
Toby I.
NWIGWE.
Hey.
Yo, we gotta play that for Tay today, man. We playing that for you today,
Thank
man.
you.
Yeah, we
it's
playing.
great.
I'm trying to get like a playlist that I can, from the mind of Tay Diggs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't imagine Tay
old
buzzing
school.
these new artists. Like, it's too much for you to figure out, man.
It's too much. Like I just realized this like 2 years ago. I don't need any new music. That's awful.
Your life is complete.
Like I have I'm fine. Like I have enough. So that's me.
I mean,
Getting old.
big actors that is in your genre, they always think that y'all just listen to R&B all day, like classic. But you let a little hard stuff come through
Every
here.
once in a while, but
Yeah.
I
Like
live
DMX
through
and
the
shit
great.
like that?
Yeah, that was great music. Even though I don't know the music of today, I just feel like it's lacking. Everybody's
crazy
doing the
now.
same thing, and yeah. But the Puff and all that R&B. I was raised in a really really great time.
You never went to the Biggie parties back then?
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all the all white parties and
How was that? Like you actually saw
awesome.
Biggie? Like I never saw Biggie physically. I know every rapper.
No, one time.
Wow,
time.
you saw him physically?
Yeah, one time.
Was he like larger than life? Was he? Oh, he looked normal. He like a regular cool black
It was
guy.
early. It was early. It was early on, and I wasn't, like a hip hop head by any means. But everybody was talking. Oh, there he is.
And Puff was right there, right?
Take that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad Tay had some form of experience. Everybody has a Snoop Dogg experience. I don't know. You hung out with Snoop before, or you the only one that never hung out with Snoop?
No, not just a hello type of a thing.
Wow, really?
Yeah, just in passing.
All right, yeah. 'Cause
What's up, cousin?
I can see Tay like smoking with Snoop. Like,
Oh, no way. I would probably die. He would probably kill me.
Was there any rapper, anybody in your life that you hung out with or you partied with? Which
Yeah,
is so random.
I mean, it was back in the day.
Could be anybody. Redman. It could be like I don't know. Like
I remember I sidled up next to Jay-Z one time in Vegas.
what?
Yes.
Get the hell out of here!
And he had his head in between his hands. He had taken something.
Oh, he was just like,
Yeah. He was like, whoa, trying to get it together.
nah.
I said, you all right, man? And then he nodded. I said, hey, I'm a big fan.
What?
You good? Yeah.
That's
In
gangster.
the
yo.
VIP section.
Would you take his dinner for like was it 500 G's or a dinner with Jay or something?
Man.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's an inspiration.
All right.
He's teaching us how to do it.
I don't know. Jay, I'll take the 500K, man. Yeah, I'll see him at the club. You know? Like you, man. That's crazy, man. Yo, Tay, man. Shout out the Times, man. Was it every Monday?
The what? What are we talking about?
Back in the Groove, the Times.
Yes. Hulu. I don't know.
They leaked the new. They leak a new episode every week, every Monday, and then you can watch them all on Hulu. Or
Yeah, I think you can.
Two all new
you can binge
episodes.
them.
Yeah, 2 all new episodes available to stream daily.
Wow, you have it. So catch it up.
See, that's why he's here, man. He's
Thank
so
you.
informative, man. He got the
Thank you.
rapper's name we couldn't think
Thank
of.
you. Exactly.
What's the machine that he used to look young? Can you give me that? I didn't even buy one today. I used to get a loan.
I will look into it. I got it.
It's not no Illuminati machine. It's not.
No.
Alright.
Hyperbaric chamber.
Don't you hate that shit? Like when you become an actor, I see you in so much videos. Like they put like a whole list of like black people that are successful in movies. They're down in this secret society.
I don't know.
Isn't that funny, man?
Just enough has happened. Yeah,
you are curious. You watch
100%.
Make it clear, man.
I don't know though, but these days it's like the world is so crazy. Maybe some of it is. I have no idea. Just nobody hurt me there. Nobody kill me. I have no idea. Nobody killed me.
I know Sway just came in here, man. We gotta move cautiously.
How'd that
now,
happen?
Man. Let's get out of here, man.
You are now entering the Who's House podcast. Shout out to Hardin, Las Vegas, the best dispensary in the world.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.